global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. People Democratic Party is booming right now, considering the fact that there's a face-off that may likely take place tomorrow. The People Democratic Party new national chairman Kabiru Turaki has vowed to hold a national executive meeting tomorrow at the party's national secretariat, Wadata Plaza, Abuja. And interestingly, he made this statement after submitting a petition at the Nigerian Police Force headquarters against factional National Secretary Samuel Anyanwu. And why this is getting very interesting is the fact that same tomorrow by 11 a.m., Wike's faction are planning to hold BOT meeting. They are planning to hold National Executive Committee meeting at that same National Secretariat of the People Democratic Party, Wadata Plaza. So there's bound to be clash. But first of all, before we go into full details, let me allow you get to hear what Turaki have in stock to tell them. And we'll be back to talk more.
Well, thank you very much. First, I must express my surprise that you members of the fourth escort of the realm are aware that we are somewhere around this place. I mean, it means that you've been following what is happening in this country. We came to have an interface with the Commissioner of Police of the FCT regarding the meeting is planned. We are going to have tomorrow. We are going to have the inaugural National Working Committee meeting of our party, the People's Democratic Party. At this meeting, we have invited all our stakeholders and founding fathers. We've invited all our governors and members of the National Assembly. We've invited members of the Board of Trustees, our state chairman, and other critical stakeholders. And so, as law-abiding people, we've come here to tell the police that we are having our meeting tomorrow. And this will be the inaugural meeting since we left Ibadan after our election and our national elective convention. Now, we have seen flying in the social media a purported notice of BOT and NEC meeting given by people who, for all intent and purposes, are no longer members of this party as I'm talking to you today. Next to God in management of political party is the National Convention. A decision taken in a national convention overrides every other decision that has been taken by any organ of a party. Our national convention has taken a decision to expel these elements from the party, and so they are no longer members of our party. And so we have reported the moves they are making to the police, because we don't want any situation where there will be breach of peace. As leaders, more than any other person, we want peace to be sustained. This democracy that our leaders, our forefathers have sacrificed their lives to bring about to this level, we shall be ready to also give our own life to sustain this democracy.
But the offices are locked. Yes.
Tomorrow, sir. You didn't tell us the venue. I know that the National Secretariat
we are holding the meeting in our National Secretariat, which is the Wadata House. And anybody that is sitting there without our consent and permission is an interloper. We have not sought for the assistance of the police or any other security agencies to lock up our offices. Now, we are going there, we'll have the offices open, we'll get in there and then begin to perform the functions for which we've been elected. I have assured the Commissioner of Police of the FCT that while we will ensure that no breach of the peace occurs, we will go there prepared to defend ourselves and our integrity as Nigerians, because Nigerian Constitution has given us the right to defend our persons, our lives, our property. So that we are prepared to do. And let me reiterate again for avoidance of doubt. To defend our party, to defend this nascent democracy, we are prepared to lay down our lives. We will go there to move into our headquarters, to conduct our official functions, and if anybody tries to prevent us, then we pray for them.
What time is your meeting tomorrow? Because these people said they'll be having their meeting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So what time is your meeting?
Our meeting is 10 a.m. tomorrow. Circulars have gone out. We shall be there unfailingly. I, as the national chairman of PDP, will be leading from the front, not from the rear. We shall be there tomorrow.
What was the response of the police? Response of the police?
The CP had given us assurance that they will do everything it takes to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order. And that is our expectation from him. So we'll be there hoping that the police will make sure that they give us all the ample protection that we're entitled to under the law. And that assurance is what it is. So we shall be there. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. For some of you who do not know what is going on now, during the National Convention, which has already been legitimized right now, Turaki was elected as the new national chairman of the party. And being elected as a new national chairman, new national secretary has also emerged. New national legal advisor has emerged. New publicity secretary also have emerged. But despite all of these, Samuel Anyanwu, who is considered to be a factional national secretary, has decided to still carry himself as a national secretary. In other words, he is not recognizing that convention that elected Turaki's late NWC. So, as at today, very early, if you check our video, you're going to see it. He had released invitation to those who are loyal to Wike and who are members of their own NEC and members of their own BOT, because they had to form their own BOT and their own NEC. He said, we are having a meeting tomorrow at wadata, and we already know that tomorrow would have been another story, especially if not that this Turaki had taken this move. Now, there's huge implication about all of this, that this move that he has taken against the People Democratic Party, and that's exactly what I'm going to share with us in a jiffy. First of all, the move by Kabiru Turaki to visit the police clearly shows that he is not ready to tolerate any nonsense, because he had already told Nigerians when they gave him an opportunity to talk that there will be zero tolerance to anything called impunity. And his move, the move that he has taken thus far, points to that direction, that he is out to protect the name of the People Democratic Party. It's one of the bold moves that most Nigerians has been expecting, from the People Democratic Party. Don't forget that during the National Convention, a lot of people were being expelled. And Samuel Anyanwu is part of them, but he is not ready to relinquish that position of the National Secretary. He wants to be the National Secretary by all means. But the move taken thus far points to one direction, that Turaki, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria, is not ready to tolerate anything. And if you had listened to him, he says that he's going to be there by 10 a.m. to make sure that emergency National Executive Council meeting holds. And I mean, this clash of power, I don't know what will happen, but if you listen to what the police say, that they will be there to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order. But I don't understand what the breakdown on law and order really means, because let us all get to a situation whereby these people, you will take part of the building, and me, I will take part of the building, because that's another thing that may likely take place. Oh, all of you should come now. You can hold your meeting here, you can hold your meeting. That shouldn't be the case, because right now, anyone who is making any step outside the new leadership is an impostor. He's impersonating. Even right now, by virtue of this move, most Nigerians consider it as impersonation, because if you have been voted out of office and there's a new leadership on ground, you're not even voted out of office alone, you have been expelled from the party, and you're carrying the name of the party alongside with the logo of the party, and you're parading yourself as a national secretary, automatically can be considered as criminal move. because impersonation in law is considered as a criminal move. But I don't know how far they are going to take this. But interestingly, I think preparation is already on ground, and the new supporters of PDP are ready to make sure that they protect the party to its protect this new leadership to the very end. We don't know what will happen, but we'll keep you fully updated about it. Let's meet in the conversation and talk more on this.